Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Steven Souza is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A wave and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Chase Whitley, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win.
And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting third.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4th, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Matt Holliday standing in now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
That's wide, 2-0. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Castro. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail things here. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop, Didi.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning, so you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Fouled back. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag here by Norris is not in time, and the run's in to score.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Dribbled to the right side. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Whitley will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Rasmus going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And they get the double play at third. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. Ready now, Tim Beckham. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair?
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Bird is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 4-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 3.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. And No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Didi Gregorius.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Robertson is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Third
Stepping up to the plate, Chase Headley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Colby Rasmus.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Misses, ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that's finally over for a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit sharply on the ground. Robertson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Digging in once again, Greg Bird. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To short, hit hard. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier looks up. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Number 59 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Matt Holliday standing in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck high fastball that time.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Daniel Robertson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit to third. Headley's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in,
Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Now batting
into the box,
right
Steven Souza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Bird is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 6, the Rays 1. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Baseman, Chase Headley.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is skied out toward right. Souza is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back at the track. The wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Jacoby Ellsbury has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
Line drive to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And there's your first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3.
Ready for another
Evan
shot now.
Longoria.
Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup.
Now
Evan
batting,
Longoria is the
fielder,
second out in the
Colby
7th inning.
Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ellsbury ranging back, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Aaron Judge will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
3 home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side. Brian Mitchell comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 55. Brian Mitchell.
Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Morrison.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Derek Norris is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit back toward the mound. And Beckham's throw is in time at first. 1 away. Just a really solid play up the middle as we get another look with show track. Had to go over 20 feet to get to it, and then he uncorked a strong and accurate throw to beat the runner. These guys make it look easy, but that very easily could have been a base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High pop up. Morrison just to the right of the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Daniel Robertson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. 4-1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 20.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. New York blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Chase Whitley struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.